Hi, I'm Eric and I'm an MC with EBE Talent. I've been hosting weddings for about 10 years now, and when I look back at my wedding night and I see how happy everyone was and how much joy was on the dance floor and so much love, I see that and I want to give that experience to you for your night so you can experience what that's like. If I could give advice to a couple, it would definitely be to enjoy the night. Don't worry about the small things when dinner's coming out or what the next thing is happening, but really take in your family, be with them, and enjoy every ounce of the night. For me, planning the evening just goes with using all the time we have in the evening and utilizing it the best. Making sure that we're not sitting for hours at a time, that we're spreading all the formalities out throughout the night to make sure we have a good flow for the evening. My ultimate goal is for you and your fiance to feel like guests at your wedding, so you don't have to worry about when the next dance is or when the next speech is. We take care of all that for you. That's why we sit down, we go over every aspect of the party to figure out what's going to be the best flow of the evening to make sure everything gets accomplished. So on the big day, I'm going to take all that information that we went over and I'm going to give it to all the event professionals. I'm going to give it to the photographer, the videographer, the florist, the caterer. Everybody's going to be running off at the same timeline so that things can go flawlessly and you can enjoy your big night. The first time my now husband and I spoke to Eric, we knew he was going to be a perfect fit for us. He asked us what our perfect wedding night would be, and we said getting and keeping people on the dance floor. Well, I never could have imagined that Eric and his team would be unbelievable as they were. He was dancing and singing with the crowd all night. He had the party upbeat until the last second, and everyone would have gladly lasted several more hours. Eric and his team were absolutely amazing. My friends all told me that night and even called the next day and asked if they could book Eric. They raved about him. Thank you, Eric. Music to me right now is very important because I grew up with emo music and loving all that emo music. And right now, emo music is huge on the dance floor. You got the Killers and Fall Out Boy and bands that you would never think to hear at weddings. And it's like, oh my God, it takes me back to my high school days. And now I get to go on the dance floor and party with this crowd who are singing all the words that I would never think to hear at a wedding. And I know we can't listen to emo music all night, but I like to take what you have in mind for your wedding night and put that in there, along with the classics and the top 40s and everything we've used and learned to keep the dance floor moving and packed and everyone happy on the dance floor the whole night. If I could perform for one celebrity, it would definitely be Dave Grohl, because Dave Grohl is a big part of my life. I mean, he's a Foo Fighter, he's been in Nirvana. Dave Grohl has been everything. My wife and I even tried to get Dave Grohl to officiate our wedding when we were getting married, so I would definitely love to do Dave Grohl's wedding. A few years ago, I was doing a wedding, and that night they were calling for terrible thunderstorms. And we knew they were coming, but we really don't, if it's not outside, we don't really worry about it too much. So that night, the wedding was happening and everyone was partying on the dance floor, and we just happened to be in the middle of a sing-along that. Crash of lightning, power went out, no one knew what to do. So we just continued to sing, and it worked beautifully, and the entire crowd continued to sing Bohemian Rhapsody at the top of their lungs until we got the power back on, and it felt like it was planned, and it didn't doom the wedding, it kept everything going. If anything, made the night even better. Once again, I'm Eric. Thanks again for checking out the video. Good luck with all your planning, and I hope to talk to you soon.